What's up, AFI Movie Club? This is MK Asante, director of The Black Candle, which we're about to watch, narrated by the one and only Dr. Maya Angelou. Rest in peace, rest in power, and happy holidays to you. Peace.
Today we're going to talk about an African celebration that is celebrated all over the African world. That African holiday that we're talking about is Kwanzaa.
Every time I make a documentary, it's very educational. You know, I don't know everything about the subject. I know such a small amount, but I'm curious and I want to know. And so that's what led me. I have this saying, if you make an observation, you have an obligation. And so my observation was, here was this holiday that I didn't know that much about, and so many other people didn't know that much about, but had this rich history. And so I wanted to go on that journey and explore what Kwanzaa meant to African Americans, to Africans abroad, and to people all around the world.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa, a celebration of family, of community, and in fact, of a culture. Kwanzaa is a time when we honor our heritage, give special thanks for the harvest of good in our lives.
Whenever I watch The Black Candle, I think about Dr. Maya Angelou and how generous she was with her time, with her energy, with her spirit, with her words, and how much she taught me making that film. She was such a warm spirit, generous, like I said, with her time, funny, hilarious. She was auntie, she was doctor, she was professor, so many things. And she mentored me. And, even after we made the film, The Black Candle, she helped me on my book, Buck, which is a memoir, and gave me a lot of guidance on that. And, just was a path light in my life. So we're on set in a living room in our house. The sound guy, he's an LA guy. He says, I hear some birds out making noise outside. I'm gonna go scare them away. So he puts his headphones down, and Dr. Angelou, who's sitting, she says, oh, no, you will not scare those birds away. And what I learned in that moment is, let the birds sing. Everything doesn't have to be artificial. Everything doesn't have to be, quote unquote, perfect. The birds were part of the shot, were part of the scene, were part of the audioscape, the soundscape. And so let those birds sing.
For our people.
One of the things that's big in African-American tradition is definitely libation, roll call. We call our ancestors. We shout out people who are deceased.
Zora Neale Hurston.
Elaine Locke.
August Wilson.
Jacob Lawrence.
Betty Shabazz.
Paul Robeson.
Bob Marley.
Patrice Lumumba.
Leopold Senghor. Marcus Garvey.
Malcolm X.
Frederick Douglass.
Alan Freelon.
Yeah, Asante.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Denmark Vesey.
Sekou Touré.
Romare Bearden.
Frantz Fanon.
Gregory Hines.
And so we hear Gregory Hines, the great tap dancer, and we see Johnny Hobbs Jr. dancing. And the way that he's dancing is really evoking the power and the energy of the ancestors, of the Asantewas and the Dr. Martin Luther Kings and the Paul Robesons and the Ida B. Wells and the Harriet Tubmans and all these ancestors. So it's a very powerful scene because we always have to pay homage and honor those who came before us. If we stand tall, it's because we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. And so that section is about honoring the past. And that's what, the movie is so much about, that is honoring the past and really, honoring those who came before us and paved the way.
Kwanzaa centers around 7 guiding principles, known in Swahili as Nguzo Saba. On each day of Kwanzaa, a candle is lit to symbolize each of the 7 principles. The kinara holds 3 red candles, 3 green candles, and 1 black candle. The red represents our ancient and beautiful struggle for good. The green represents the hope, promise, and future that come from that struggle. And the black candle represents our people.
All the terms in Kwanzaa are Swahili terms. Swahili is in fact, my name, Asante, is Swahili. It means thank you in Swahili. So in Swahili, Habari Gani literally means what's up, like what's up. So if you were to say Habari Gani on the first day of Kwanzaa, somebody's response would be Umoja, which is unity. That's the first day of Kwanzaa. So they will respond in what day that is. So you say Habari Gani on the second day of Kwanzaa, they might say Kuja Jakalia. You say Habari Gani on the last day, they say Imani, which is faith. So if you were at a Kwanzaa celebration, you would say Habari Gani, and then they would respond with the day that it is. So what's up? Unity is what's up. What's up? Cooperative economics. Say what's up? Creativity. What's up? Purpose. So it's just a way to do that. And but otherwise, the more general thing would be Happy Kwanzaa.